Yeah.
Injured?
Call the heavy hitters.
Call 254-5505.
This is 12 on your side at 6.
Caroline County left to pick up the pieces after remnants of Tropical Depression Debbie barreled through. Trees toppled over, thousands left without power, and at least 30 homes were damaged in Lake Caroline after a now confirmed EF1 tornado tore through, bringing winds of up to 110 miles per hour. Thankfully, no one was injured in this, but the mess left behind will take weeks, maybe even months, as you can see, to repair. We have crews all across Caroline County tonight getting a first-hand look at the damage this beast of a storm left behind, including Curt Autry, who joins us live now near one of the communities hit the hardest. So, Curt, what are you seeing out there?
Well, Jasmine, the minute you drive into this upscale gated community here near Ladysmith, you are immediately greeted by a chorus, a loud chorus of chainsaws. Trees and power poles are down just about everywhere, and all kinds of debris litter the streets and driveways here. And the minute you get a look at the damage, you immediately think this has got to be the work of a tornado, and as you mentioned, you'd be absolutely right. We got that confirmation from the National Weather Service in the past few hours that this was in fact an EF1 tornado. Of the roughly 30 or so homes that suffered damage here, 9 of them so badly damaged, electrical crews have deemed the structures cannot be reconnected to power out of fear of causing an electrical fire. And for those 9 families, that means they cannot go back into their homes. Sarah Chakales talked to some of those families today. It's amazing to see this destruction, and then you counter that with so many people reaching out and helping other people who've also suffered damage. Seems like everybody is pulling together here.
Curt, that's absolutely right. It's been really touching to see neighbors helping neighbors, and so many pitching in to speed up the recovery and cleanup effort after Debbie's destructive night. And of course, thankfully, no one was hurt.
The sounds of chainsaws and work crews busy clearing dozens of large, downed trees caused by Tropical Depression Debbie.
I'm cleaning up my neighbor's tree that fell across their driveway, and as well as all the trees that fell across my driveway.
Residents like Hunter Perkinson along American Drive in the Lake Caroline community hit the hardest. We found Michael Quinones patching holes in his roof with the help of his work colleagues.
Really blown away. When I walked out here, initially when I came out of the bathroom, I thought the roof was probably going to be gone just because of how much noise. And then just saw all that down. Those power lines were all leaning into the street, and looked over at the camper. That was flattened.
Resident Zachary Paget actually witnessing the twister.
We were in the middle of making dinner. It was about 7:30-ish, and I heard what sounded like a freight train in the front yard. I managed to open the door briefly to see what I saw was a tornado ripping through the neighbor's yard, slammed the door, grabbed the kids, threw them down, got on top of them, and it lasted for about 25-30 seconds, and it was gone.
Grateful that his 3 young daughters are safe.
Yeah, it was pretty scary. Yeah, we had 2 probably 50, 60-year-old pine trees come through the back of the house, took out their room, their playroom, bathroom. Yeah, it's gone.
Down the street, Cynthia McCoy-Meyer also describes hearing a freight train noise.
And then I heard something like a wind tunnel rush and cracking, and I watched trees pull up out of the ground and come flying towards the house. Eventually I looked and there were 7 trees that came down on us.
Numerous tree removal companies going home to home offering help.
Basically, we heard about the tornado warnings, everything on social media, so we decided to roll in and help, lend a helping hand.
Travis Wright surveying the damage at Cindy Nowitzki's house, a Lake Caroline resident for 34 years. Happy to have weathered the storm with her family unharmed.
I thank God for that, first and foremost. I thank him, because it could have been bad, you know, that with these big trees that I have here.
The Caroline County Sheriff tells me they're working to get everyone's power restored. So far, many people are back on the grid, but the cleanup effort will take a while to continue. In Caroline County, Sarah Chakales, 12 on your side.
Okay, Sarah, thank you. Now, many of these families we talked to today were very candid about their situation, saying that they got the warnings. They saw our newscast, they got the warnings on their telephones, yet they choose to ignore them because that never happens here. Well, that makes it especially disconcerting when you look at our newscast last night, because we nailed this forecast right down to the street names. Take a look.
That is Cedar Fork Road. So if you live along Cedar Fork Road, again, that circulation potentially going to move right over Cedar Fork Road, coming up towards Lake Caroline. It is moving to the northwest at about 35 miles per hour. So you're not going to have a lot of time to prepare. So get into that safe space. A basement is ideal.
As you heard there, Ross nailed it. I don't want to be too obvious about patting you on the back, but you nailed it, and it saves lives, and it's so important for these folks to not blow this off. Just because it's never been a problem for you before, that doesn't mean it's not going to be a problem for you tonight.
Exactly right, Curt. It is disconcerting. I know when Megan and I were covering these storms yesterday, we were telling people to make sure you get to that safe space in your home. Always a basement is going to be the number one choice, but an interior hallway, bathroom, or closet on the lowest floor of your home. You don't want to second guess that. I know a lot of people get a warning, and maybe we get a lot of warnings in our lifetime, but we think, oh, it's not going to happen to me. Well, it happened to these folks up here along Lake Caroline. So when you do get a tornado warning for your particular community, you need to get to that safe space as quickly as possible. As you saw that we were tracking that storm right across Lake Caroline. It moved across Cedar Fork Road, right across Lake Caroline, the subdivision here, up towards Ladysmith Road. And in these tropical systems, these tornadoes tend to be short-lived. They spin up very quickly. I know when Megan and I were doing our analysis on the radar yesterday afternoon, this particular storm was stronger than most. We have had quite a few tornado warnings throughout the area, but this particular storm looked a little bit different. So we definitely had a higher level of concern for folks up here in Caroline County, and you just have to remember your safety plan when these situations arise.
All right, we want to toss it to Megan at this point, don't we?
That's right. Yes, Megan, the good news is we don't have any severe weather to worry about tonight, and some quiet weather expected as we head through the weekend.
Yeah, it looks really nice tonight. Thanks, Curt and Ross. This is a live look here at First Alert Doppler Radar. It's nice to see some sunshine this afternoon, and we'll see more of some evening sun. We aren't done with the rain, though, quite yet. I'm leaving just a small chance of lingering showers. I can't even rule out some downpours. This is up in northern Caroline County, and it's tracking towards the east, right towards Route 17. This is in Essex County, and then it'll move into the northern neck, Westmoreland County and Richmond County. These will stay below severe limits, but rain nonetheless. Also, a couple of showers here in Louisa County has now just fizzled out to one, very close to Mineral, and then we have a downpour here in Spotsylvania County, producing some very heavy rain. There's the break in the cloud cover. It's still very humid, though, so with temperatures in the mid-80s, factor in that humidity, it feels like 96. We don't lose the humidity throughout the night tonight. Current temperatures low to mid-80s. And as we take a look at our evening forecast, again, just a small chance of lingering showers and downpours. Most of us, though, staying dry the remainder of the evening. We'll continue to see a decrease in cloud cover. The winds have also been breezy at times. They're set to lighten up. We'll talk more about the weekend forecast, though, coming up here in just a bit. Curt, I want to send it back out to you.
Okay, Meg, thank you so much. Now, anytime we get a soaking rain like we did with the remnants of Debbie, that means the water level of the James River will be rising. And add that water with all of the water they got to the west of us, which was significantly more than we actually saw, that means there will likely be some minor flooding in the Richmond area this weekend. Jennifer Blake is talking with the experts tonight about when that crest might be.
While the river may not seem too high right now, by Saturday night, the James is expected to crest at nearly 13 feet. That's about a foot above flood stage. And because of Debbie, there's going to be even more debris in the water that you can't see. And that can become very dangerous very quickly.
Just staying out of the river is a good idea this weekend.
Water in the James River rising by the minute. The National Water Prediction Service sharing the latest data online, forecasting that by Saturday night, the river will crest at about 12.7 feet. Flood stage is 12 feet. Justin Doyle with the James River Association says that the high river levels can be dangerous for those out on the water.
Your chances of being swept down river are greater. Your chances of being trapped in a strainer are greater. Typically, they are wood, trees, debris that collect on
over the debris, but the water will be even murkier than normal, so you can't see what's in the rushing water. You could easily paddle into a pile of debris and rock or get your foot stuck.
If a human gets pinned up against a strainer, it can be a very life-threatening situation.
Doyle says that people who go whitewater rafting in river conditions like this are experts. And again, he advises not to even get in the water. And also keep in mind that when the river is above 5 feet, you must wear a life jacket. I'll post a link where you can keep up to date on the river levels on our website, 12onyourside.com. In Richmond, Jennifer Blake, 12 on Your Side.
Back here now in Caroline County, where some families in the Lake Caroline neighborhood will probably have their homes back together and moved back in by the end of this weekend. But for others, this will be a long haul, weeks, likely even months for some of those people that had severe damage. And keep in mind, it couldn't come at a worse time. School in Caroline County Public Schools resumes on August 18th, just a few weeks away. And as they scramble to get their kids ready to go back to school, some folks, for right now anyway, don't have a place to stay. So Jasmine, I'll toss it back to you and let you know that we will continue to update the situation here. We have crews on the scene. We'll tell you more about this tonight on the news at 11 following the Olympic coverage.
All right, Curt, thank you so much to you and Ross and Sarah as well. We are following some local breaking news on your side at 6. A local youth counselor facing nearly 24 child sex charges. We have the latest on the investigation underway.
Mainly quiet conditions as we head into our weekend. I'll show you the latest forecast details coming up here after the break.
12 on Your Side News is sponsored by Smallwood Renovations.
Smallwood Renovations, Richmond's Trex Deck expert. Check us out online and call today for your free estimate.
Whoa, is this your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. Yesterday, I was at the Nissan End of Summer Sales event taking a test drive, and Laura says,
"We've got somewhere to be."
And off we went. We're having a blast. And she tells me it's recommended by Consumer Reports.
These Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Rogue.
Get 2.9% financing for 60 months or get up to $2,500 total savings on remaining select 2024 Rogue Platinum trims.
Siding, windows, doors, and more. For total peace of mind from a job done right, it's gotta be Lone Star Siding and Windows. With Lone Star, you'll never pay a penny until the day your work begins. Lone Star Siding and Windows. Home exteriors done right.
Summer won't last forever, but during Toyota's national sales event, you can make memories that will.
Come on. There you go. Whoa. Where's my mom? Just be in the moment.
Right now, buy an adventure-ready RAV4 with low 3.99 APR financing. Or lease a Corolla Cross with available all-wheel drive for just $299 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
You like this one? I think this When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com to learn more about no interest, no payments for 12 months.
After an injury, you're focused on getting your life back. You need the right attorneys to help you reclaim your life. You'll find them at the personal injury law firm of Allen & Allen.
Sometimes the path forward starts with the guts to get going. At Strayer University, we help students take action by making higher education more affordable, with access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses. Because our goal is helping you work toward yours, so you can always keep striving.
Disturbing new details are coming to light about a youth counselor now facing a slew of child sex charges. And the Richmond County Sheriff says there may be even more victims out there. Henry Graff has that local breaking news tonight.
This 55-year-old youth counselor now facing 19 additional charges for allegedly having inappropriate relations with children dating back as far as 2011.
He went to college to be a youth counselor at Liberty University. And from my understanding, every job that he's had since then has been focused on dealing with the youth.
Earlier this week, Richmond County Sheriff Stephen Smith announcing the first set of charges against David Schneider. The sheriff telling me the initial report came from an FBI tip line based in Georgia. That's where one of the victims lives.
In my experience and what we are finding out, I think this is going to be a long investigation that may possibly have several victims.
Schneider's charges range from indecent acts with children to sodomy and even aggravated sexual battery. He's worked as a youth counselor for several agencies, including schools and churches in the Richmond County area. The suspect is being held without bond while investigators search for more victims.
I've got a group of investigators here that are some of the best and I can tell you they are tracking down and they're turning over every rock.
Henry Graff, 12 on your side.
Starting here with a look at First Alert Doppler radar. We are a lot quieter tonight. Still, though, tracking some spotty, lingering downpours there towards our north. Elsewhere, though, we've seen a decrease in cloud cover. We'll start here up into the easternmost side of Caroline County. A healthy downpour here. Not expecting severe weather, but a downpour moving into the northern part of Essex County, right over Route 17, and then that will go into Westmoreland County and the northern neck, and also Richmond County. You're about to see some of that heavier rain. Also, tracking a decent downpour. This is in Spotsylvania County, and still seeing just a lingering light shower in Mineral in Louisa County. Widening out the picture, I want to show you our radar estimated rainfall totals. This is from Debbie here. The brighter the colors, the higher rainfall amounts. And you can almost see from this vantage point where we saw those feeder bands as we went throughout the day yesterday. But back towards our west, where we thought we'd get the heaviest precipitation, that's where it's set up. This is out towards Prince Edward County, the westernmost side, more than 5 inches of rain in Buckingham County, more than 7 inches of rain here. And then up into Albemarle County, just to the west of Charlottesville, almost 6 inches of rain. So we will have to watch for some river flooding over the next couple of days. We have the Meharon River here at Lawrenceville. This is in Brunswick County. Just make sure you use extra caution if you're in central Brunswick County into Greensville County next to the river here. Minor flooding expected. This goes through Sunday evening. We're looking at flood stage 15 feet, forecast 23.4 feet. As we look at temperatures right now, low to mid 80s. It's humid though. If you step outside, you can feel it. This is more of what it feels like, low to mid 90s. Feels like 98 right now in South Hill. Feels like 96 in Richmond. So a muggy evening, but mainly dry. I'll keep just a small chance of a spotty lingering shower or downpour, but most of us look dry. 10 o'clock, we're in the mid 70s, and then overnights will fall into the low 70s. Sunshine returns tomorrow. It does still look humid, and it will be hot, close to 90 degrees, spotty shower at best. Most areas look to stay dry. The winds that we had, breezy at times today, they'll lighten up tonight. So tomorrow the winds will be much lighter. It'll just be humid. So if you have any plans, just make sure you stay cool. If you're maybe headed to the Jazz and Music Festival, we have mid 80s Sunday. Isolated shower at best, partly sunny skies. So overall, if you're headed to Maymont, I think you'll be in good shape. I want to show you a quick look at the tropical tracker here. Now that Debbie's gone, we're watching our next system here. This is still well out in the open water, but a 60% chance of development as it works its way towards the west over the next 7 days, likely to become Ernesto. We'll keep a close eye on that and give you the first alert. But your double weekend forecast here. Overall, our weekend looking pretty quiet, and a lot of next week also looking quiet. Our really next best chance to see a few showers and storms will be by Tuesday. Jasmine?
Thank you, Megan. We are so excited to announce a major accomplishment, and it is all thanks to you, our viewers. Yesterday's Ultimate Backpack Supply Drive collected nearly 40 1,000 backpacks filled with supplies. Those backpacks are now going to students in need all across Central Virginia. So to give you perspective on this, last year we stuffed 32,000 backpacks. So that was a big spike in donations this year. We just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for helping us help kids across the area. We will be right back right after this.
Mechanicsville Toyota, featuring Care Plus, where you'll get 4 years or 50,000 miles of coverage.
We take care of our customers. That's why we call it Driven Care. It's 3,100 in extras, like our exclusive 100,000-mile warranty. We don't just sell you a car. We help you take care of it.
Mother Nature can be mean. But our generator from Woodfin is nice.
Be prepared for the next power outage with a whole home generator from Woodfin, your home team. One call to Woodfin takes care of everything. Plus, we'll be here to maintain your generator for years to come.
Woodfin, your home team. Now that's a faithful friend.
Woodfin.
Life gets hectic, but with Bon Secours, it's never been easier to stay engaged in your healthcare, your way, whether in person or virtually. For you and everyone that depends on you. Through MyChart, you can now schedule and get access to care whenever, wherever, and however you need it. Bon Secours, healthcare for the universe of you. Connect with Bon Secours on MyChart.
Come on out to the track or visit us online at colonialdowns.com.
Driving the Nissan Rogue with Google built in is like...
Hey Google, turn on Rocky's Food.
It's like the ultimate connection. See why it's been awarded a Consumer Guide Best Buy and recommended by Consumer Reports. Drive the Nissan Rogue today.
Get 2.9% financing for 60 months, or get up to $2,500 total savings on remaining select 2024 Rogue Platinum trims.
People are spending more time outdoors than ever. They're really making their patio or their front porch another room and a great place to entertain. At Greenfront in Farmville, we have the largest selection of outdoor furniture around. We have a brand new showroom encapsulating tons of styles, categories, and every price point you could want to make your outdoor space truly your own. We have new technology, new materials, things that really look like they're made for the indoors, but they're made for the outdoors. We have options, colors, and most importantly, we have stock. At Greenfront Outdoor Living, we have you covered.
Discover the charm of Petersburg, a city bursting with fresh energy and progress. Petersburg comes alive with mouth-watering cuisines. Taste the local flavors. Experience something fresh and new. Petersburg offers a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. From handmade jewelry, beautiful art to vintage finds, there is a treasure around every corner. Surrounded by historic architecture, Petersburg exudes timeless charm and vitality. It's a city of heart and resilience. Welcome to Petersburg, where every day brings new adventure.
If you're nervous about a used car, consider our Blue Certified options. They come with a 4,000-mile warranty, a 14-day money-back guarantee, and they're backed by our award-winning team. The only way you'll know they're used is the price.
Welcome back. One of Richmond's favorite music events is back, and thankfully, Debbie is not stopping the fun. The Richmond Jazz and Music Festival returns to Maymont this weekend, and there are some big names filling the stages all weekend long. Azriah Bryant has all the details for us.
Crews are still setting up and getting ready for this year's festival here at Maymont. This is a fan favorite in our city, and how could it not be when you have so many superstars filling the stages all weekend long? Let's take a look at this year's lineup. We're talking Fantasia, Ludacris, Monica, Andre Day, and just so many other performers getting ready to show out for our city. That music already underway at the Hippodrome, and it continues Saturday and Sunday here at Maymont. Not only will there be the music, but there will be tons of vendors, and of course we can't forget about the food. However, I know many might be concerned about the weather, but the folks behind the festival are well prepared. It's a rain or shine event. You can stay up to date with the latest through their website and social media. To get tickets and to find out more information, you can head over to their website, richmondjazzandmusicfestival.com. That'll do it out here in Maymont. I'm Azriah Bryant, 12 on your side.
And with some big events happening around town this weekend, there are road closures you need to know about. Candace Smith giving you the first alert coming up on Your Side tonight at 7. You can also visit our website, 12onyourside.com, to learn more. As we head to break now, we're looking at the medal count from the Paris Olympics. Team USA in the lead. A whopping 111 medals, 33 of them gold. Make sure you point that out. You can watch all of today's action right here on 12 on Your Side tonight in primetime at 8.
Let our family work for yours. Cross Timbers Roofing. How's your roof?
The money you save in your Invest 529 account is always yours, like this pizza. So if Ethan doesn't use it because, he's got a scholarship, it's still yours.
And I get the pizza bag.
Learn more at Virginia529.com.
We found Southern Goodman through mutual friends. They came in and put a unit in and were very professional about it.
That was wonderful. I mean, they were here, clean, gone.
They will check things for you and they'll look at things ahead of time to see, is something failing or could something be failing? Definitely give the option of what works for you. Make sure that you get what's going to be most efficient for your space.
So good because we care. Southern Goodman Heating and Air.
Centera. We improve health every day. More simply, affordably, and personally. Why? It's what we were born to do. How? With high-quality health care and exceptional health plans. All for the patients, members, and communities we serve. Centera. Improving health every day.
Feeling the summer sizzle? Is it turning your home into a sauna? At FH Fur, we know you can't wait when your AC is down for the count. That's why we're offering same-day service, guaranteed. If we don't make it to you the very same day, you will pay a diagnostic or dispatch fee, plain and simple. So whether your AC is blowing hot air, your thermostat is on the fritz, or your entire system needs replacing, an FH Fur expert technician will bring your comfort back today.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Closed captioning on 12 on Your Side is sponsored by Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail.
Coming up on Your Side tonight at 7, a horrific moment in the skies after a plane plunges from the sky and then crashes in Brazil, killing 62 people. We have the latest, plus another effort to get our students ready for schools is a mission accomplished. But we'll talk about local artists who are helping those in need. That does it for us tonight at 6. Nightly News is next with Lester Holt from Paris. We'll see you at 7.
Visit HubsPeanuts.com to bring a piece of our cherished tradition in your home.